Welcome back to another episode of the Forever World. How you guys doing? I got a fun episode planned for today. We are going to be finally getting an iron farm installed, but not just no ordinary iron farm. In this general area I'm standing right now, I'm going to completely terraform and build a massive tree stump that the iron farm will live inside of. But not only that, in this episode, we will also be adding a new build subscriber town, probably near the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. First things first, I'm going to need a lot of wood. So I'm going to go fly over to my creeper farm, and I'm going to build 2 tree farms so I can get all the wood that I need. Because honestly, the one I have over here just isn't cutting it for this build. I've been trying to stock up. I need to be able to get a massive amount of wood in a short amount of time, right? And this just isn't cutting it anymore. So let's get over there and let's start building. All right, we're at the creeper farm. Oh, I'm at the bottom now. In this general area is where I'm going to be building the tree farms. These 2 designs come from a YouTuber named Ed Collier. He came up with a design that you can use for all 12 tree types. I'm not 100% just yet how the farm works, and I think for some of the trees you have to make modifications. So in that case, I'm building one farm dedicated for mangrove wood, and then the other one for your normal single tree type farm, like trees that can grow. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do dark wood or pale oak, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need that much of those trees, and if I do, I can just do it the old-fashioned way. These do use TNT duping, from what I understand. I don't think I'm mistaken on that. They do dupe TNT. I will leave the video link in the description if you are curious on checking it out. There's world downloads, schematic downloads. They got it all. I don't think they use Lightmatica for the schematics, but I don't know what the other mod is for that kind of stuff. But it's there if you know what it is and you're interested in building these farms. Let's jump right into building these farms. And the farms are done. I had this nice little pathway too. Anyways, I added a last minute bone meal farm because I did install these farms and I tested them out and I realized they use a lot of bone meal. I'll show you guys like on camera what these farms look like when they're running. But last night I finished them and I was like, I need to test them just in case. I wanted to make sure I didn't mess them up. They both work, but I'm out of bone meal. Luckily, I went to my old bone meal farm and I had a little bit left over. Not really, actually. I completely had to sit there AFK for an hour and let it run because I had used it all. Now we got this one. This one's supposed to be much faster, and I'm pretty sure all I have to do is just fill this up here, turn it on, and it should work. It be working. It's working. This was made by They6, the design. I'll link that in the description as well. But yeah, this one is speedy. I don't know how speedy, but it is speedy. Creates moss, and then it also has like stone generators, kind of like the other one in my base. But this is a lot more like compact. I think it's a little smaller. It might even be probably around the same price. It's definitely honestly, it's a little bit better of a design for sure. And it's supposed to be much faster. But hey, the other one got me through for what I needed. And now that I'm going to be spending a lot of time over here gathering resources for the rest of the video, this to be able to work. I need to be able to collect a lot of bone meal. I forget what the rates are. It's like something per hour, couple thousand per hour or something like that, which is much faster than mine. While we're here, I can run the farms very quickly. Basically, come up here, get into the driver's seat. Oh, I need to grab saplings. Basically, from what I understand, at the top there's like the TNT duper. These are essentially the same design, but there's multiple versions of this farm, right? And this one is completely dedicated to the mangrove one because it needs this crazy layout of items so that the roots don't travel downwards, apparently. At the top, like I'm pretty sure this one can be, and this one can be done with the jungle wood. But I'm just saving this one for the mangrove. Like that's why I built two, so I didn't have to like learn how to do this format every time and switch it in and out. But yeah, this does like all your normal types of wood. At the top there's a lever, so for jungle ones it can like delay the explosion. It's on both farms, but it delays the explosion. So like one will come down at a shorter range than the other. It causes a delay, which causes the TNT to explode higher in the air, essentially. But yeah, we can get this running real quick. Basically, this is the on switch. This is where you will put bone meal. So like, if I have a stacking here and I have it switched on right up here, it will feed me bone meal while I plant the trees. So let's turn it on. I'll get a flashback going. We can have some cool aerial shots of this guy going. We'll do that for both farms, I guess. All right, now that we're done with the farms and we're back at the Forever World area, I gotta terraform this area, and you're gonna watch it. Let's get into a time lapse of that. Destruction time. Sorry to interrupt the demolition, but I think it's time that I build my iron farm, which is basically the entire point of this future tree stump here. I got carried away one day and was like, you know what? I need an iron farm, but I would like it to look cool. And then the build just kept escalating. However, some crazy news. I was AFK. I left my computer on today to like gather more bone meal and wood, right? And I had a little bit of a computer crash, and we did lose some stuff in the world. Nothing physical. There's no blocks gone. Just all my achievements got reset. So like when I joined the world for the first time after the crash, I got like the elytra, the wearing diamonds achievement or something, or diamond tools. What the heck was that? Anyways, I lost a lot of progress for stats as well. All my stats are gone. Yeah, like time with the world open, 4 hours. Like, yeah, like this world has unfortunately been lost statistically. And where's the achievement button? There it is. All the achievements have been reset, unfortunately. I don't know why. See, like I don't even have, yeah, I don't have getting an upgrade. I don't have suit up. For whatever reason, it all got reset. At least I didn't lose the world, because that could have happened, honestly. But anyways, not to dwell on it, let's start this iron farm. doing there, buddy? Come here. So the iron farm is complete. All we're missing is a zombie and 3 villagers. So we're gonna have to go on a little adventure and probably grab a couple. Also, I need to build a platform up into the tippity top. And now the fun part is probably the best idea is to just get a boat, scaffolding, and go raid that village over there that we did in the last episode with the when I did the raid. Which I don't know if the raid will still be there because I never finished it. Okay, I need 2 leads for sure. No, yes. I need 2 leads. I need 1 name tag for the zombie. Which, who will we call the zombie? Forever Invoke. That's what the zombie's name shall be. Perfect, there's 1. He'll come on out and get trapped in that boat. And this one here is what? Wait, where did he go? Did he not come out? Oh, he hasn't come out yet. That's fine. There's 1. There's 3. We got our 3 villagers. Hey, man, I don't want to talk to you. I just want your boat. Okay, then we'll come out here into the open. Please don't go in the water. Thank you. Then we'll scaffolding a couple 100 blocks up. Glide on over. Place them in the farm. I need you guys dangling. Come on. Oh, we reached the limit. Are we all dangling? We're all dangling, okay. Now that we're at this height, we just glide all the way there. Whee! Look at that. Perfect. Okay, then we'll come in for a nice soft landing. Perfect. Come on down, guys. Did I lose one? I'm very new to this dangling business. Please, please, please be on me. I think he probably got caught already. Oh, perfect. Yes, this is it. Perfect. Okay, okay. We'll bring them nice and close, and then I'm going to build them like a little bit of an enclosure, right? The idea behind the enclosure is that they'll just find their way to the top. I'm praying that once I go get these composters and I place them down here, because that's what I'm trying to get them to pathfind to, that it won't cause any issues and they won't try to jump down here, which they might. There are no issues now. They'll have no choice to pathfind. Oh, I need to hurry up so I can actually take advantage of this. Boom. Okay, put them here to pathfind. Trapdoors are set up perfectly. Good. Now we let them free. How did a chicken get in there? Okay, yep. Now you guys should pathfind all the way to the top. Jump in that hole and be inside of where they will forever be living. Well, you guys better hurry up. There's a zombie coming. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. Now I can get rid of all of this. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to spawn there. All right. And we come up here. Hey. I said no drown. That was sketchy. Back it up, back it up. Beep, beep. Now we can finally get started on the tree stump. I'm actually so excited to finally get this in the world. I've been creating and designing this thing for weeks now. Like originally it was like super small, not really super like thought out and designed very well. But over time I kept adding things to it. And yeah, you guys will see. You'll see. I'm really proud of it. I think it definitely could be better, and like there's a lot that could be better about it. But it still looks really good. I'm really happy with it. But with anything is if you just kept adding time into like the design phase or the editing phase, like say you're working on an essay or something, if you just keep adding stuff and editing it, eventually you'll come out with something perfect. But eventually you have to stop yourself and be like, you know what, I've spent too much time on this, it's time for the next project, or I've done all that I can in this time frame. So that's kind of how I feel about this tree design that I came up with. So we finally have an iron supply, and that is so needed because I have went mining so many times just in this episode alone, and past episodes, because I would need iron for hoppers or whatever the case was, be like lanterns, right? And now I'm gonna be able to afford these things, just like the tree farms I made in this episode. The other bone meal farm. I could just do so much more with all these farms, and I'm just trying to like be able to make it so like I don't have any more headaches in this world. Eventually, I'll probably have like every farm ever needed. Let's get back into excavating. I'll show you guys the results. So I have to make a little adjustment to our farm here. Where do I want to do this? Right here. This block. To add soul stand. I need to add a bubble. I need to add a bubble column here so that the zombie jumps up and down. I should have done this to begin with. I just didn't. I thought the design was going to work fine, but I've just noticed while doing some extra excavations that the farm was not running. So I caught it just in the nick of time. And I'm going to fix that. Okay, just to make sure our villagers are safe, I'm going to block them off. Should be safe now. Just in case. I need to add 2 trapdoors here. Let's get the water actually in. Okay. Maybe we'll put the water in. We'll put the water in from the bottom. And if I'm smart, I should just be able to do this. And hopefully he path finds. Perfect. Now grab the trapdoors again. And the farm should work again. So now they're trying to sleep. Just to double check. Do they fall back asleep and wake up? That is the confirm. Is this guy gonna wake up? Yep, he wakes up. Now they're in a constant state of relaxation and panic at the same time. For anyone that doesn't understand that mechanic, basically, when you're building an iron farm, it is best to have a zombie that is not simply just sitting here. I think it works on servers if they just sit here. Just because of the constant reloading of the servers, it restarts the spawning sequences. But like in a single player world, I don't believe it does that. I could be wrong. But it is always best to have a zombie jumping up and down, being seen within line of sight, and then disappearing. And that's what causes these villagers to have these moments of relaxation, which they can go to bed safely, and then jump out of bed because they're panicked by the zombie, and then an iron golem should spawn. But I need to get back to terraforming, so you guys, when that part's done, all the terraforming is done. It's still looking a little rough, but that's because it's missing all of its fine details. But we'll get up in the air and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So up here, we have our path that will connect and go all the way down up into this farm. We'll have our tree stump coming out here once I get to building it. I'm probably gonna get to the path first, and then this will be like the grand finale. But yeah, the tree stump, there'll be like exposed wood at the top. There'll be roots coming out of it and going down and in all directions. It'll be filling up the landscape with this once grand tree that lived here in the village. But yeah, let me show you guys like all the materials that I had to gather. This took me quite a little while last night and throughout the past few days, just slowly getting at it. So that's all the jungle wood. Oh, there's another one. Mangrove. There should be one more, I think. No. another jungle one. Is that all my mangrove? Oh, there's 3. Okay. These 3. Then we got some details for some other trees, the paths, more tree stuff, more stuff like that. But yeah, all the materials are here. We got so much stuff going into this build. I honestly thought it would look like there would be a lot more. But once I put it on all the shulkers, it's all nice and neat and tidy. I thought there'd be like a couple, I thought there'd at least be like 6 more shulkers, to be honest, filling up this area. But yeah, but the idea behind this is that we're going to walk into this path. There's going to be trees on each side, some newly designed trees, as well as some reworks of, like, I reworked this one a couple times, I think, throughout this pathway here. And I added 2 or 3 new designs that'll fill up this landscape. Oh my god! I'm on fire! Okay, but yeah, with all that being said, I think it's finally time we get into working on this build. Finally get it. I'm probably gonna start from here and bring it all the way over. Oh, I also wanted to add, I'm adding another pond section here. You can see I kind of dug out a rough area so far. It's going to trickle down from this stream to fill up this area, and then it's also going to trickle into our river. But we'll have multiple little ponds here. Oh, a question I have for all of you guys. So my semester's coming to an end at the end of April, and I was curious, probably maybe come May, June, somewhere in the May-June timetable, would you guys be interested in a Forever World live stream? It would be my first ever live stream. We'll have to figure out a good day that like most people are able to watch. But yeah, maybe like leave some comments down below. Like, is the weekdays good? Weekends? Do I do it in the middle of the day? If it's, I feel like we would probably want to choose like a weekend. I'm not 100% sure what the popular times to go live are. But yeah, I wanna make sure that, like, you know, some of you guys can tune in if you're interested in that. So let's start this expansion. Well, I thought I'd hop in for a little bit of an update so far. But for now, I just have the lush jungle theme that I've been running with since the first area over there, right? And I'm liking how this is looking. This is looking good. It just, you know, we need to get some trees in. We need to add some height. But honestly, even just with the bamboo, it looks sick. I do want to do a bamboo forest segment somewhere. I don't know where. This area is definitely a lot more bamboo-y, so maybe this will transition to an area further down that has some bamboo one day. I'm not 100% sure. That's just future thoughts going on in my head right now. But this is looking good. We can get a little top view. We can see the bland nothingness turns into a lush jungle beginning. All right, now I think it's time I get some trees in. Okay, I got all the trees here now. Now we actually have some real life here. Let me just get rid of the HUD, make it a little cinematic. This was our original tree that started off our path, and I've expanded with some of our familiar and some new. The dripstone ones were very cool. I had somebody comment, I think, on the episode 9 about these types of trees, and you know what? I finally got around to testing them out, and I do like them. I wasn't sure about them at first when I started designing with them, but as they came along and the more were scattered across the landscape, I really did start to like them a lot. I have a little bit of different height variations with the trunks, and mostly the tops are the same for the most part. But yeah, here's our little body of water. I would like to decorate a little bit more, but as for now, I think it's very pretty. Adds a lot of life to the build. We got our hay bales finally over here by the farm, or I guess it's not really a farm, but the stable for, what is this guy's name? I forget. It's been a while. Ned, right. But yeah, we walk down here, got some light, a lot of hidden light underneath some moss carpet, of course. But yeah, I really like, my favorite tree, I think, is this one right here. I think it just adds a lot of like cool shape. I did also want there to be like this shade here, like over top of the fenced in area. I wanted to have a tree like extend that way. This tree design was used in the subscriber village. I just changed it to a jungle aesthetic. It kind of gives you that palm tree shape at the top. This one is a different type of jungle tree. Don't know how to describe it at all, but I got a light source for us to lighten up the path a bit. What was that sound? Oh, hello, friends. I'm in the middle of a segment. That's okay. Then this is another version of that beginner tree. Another version here. This one's a little bit more bushy, if you will. Guys. Okay. I gotta deal with this. I'm in the middle of a video segment. And now it's time, though, for the big grand finale. Oh, wait. This tree is actually kind of cool, too. This one I like. It's basically this design, just thicker. Thicker and bushier. But yeah, I really like this one. I mess with it a lot. All right, let's get building this the beginning of the stump. I have finished the front side of the stump here. There's still a little bit missing at the top, but I have to get to that a little later on because I have to fill in the sides before I can get there. But yeah, we got the front on here. We got a bunch of different texturing, buttons, fences, mangrove, jungle, you name it, we got it. Also, I really like these roots that I have coming out the sides. Just wrapping around the build, giving it something more than just, you know, a plain small stump in the ground. All quadrants, there will be these roots. And there's tons of cool little details within all of this, you know? We've got little tree branches that have stuck off onto the roots. That's what the fences are. I really like how you can see how there's like certain sections of this tree that are like missing bark, and you can see the insides and it's all like shaven off and little bumps and mossy bits. I think that the texturing now that the sun's bouncing on it, you can really see all of the detail that I added into here. So comment below what you think of the stump so far. I think there's tons of potential here. As we go here, I'm gonna ruin the immersiveness, and it's just the one-sided for now. I will finish this off. I just wanted to do a little progress check, show you guys what it looks like. You can see the vision that I have halfway in. We'll get an aerial view real quick. You can see the roots just wrapping around the environment and the tree itself. This was once the great tree of the jungle, and now it's not, right? Now it houses off Iron Farm. Which, how much has it made me so far? Oh yeah, we're getting some good iron. But yeah, I have a lot more work to do. The next time I talk to you guys, this will be complete. So enjoy the time lapse. Guys, the farm is done. Everything is done. It's done. Oh, I went the wrong way. Look at this. Look, it's me up there. It's all done. Look at it. Oh, all its beauty. I mean, don't get me wrong. Down here could use a little touch up. Everywhere this could be touched up. Anyway, sorry. Tons of spots could be touched up. I think I'm going to touch it up in certain areas. Don't get me wrong. It definitely needs some touch ups. It needs some like more pop, but it's done. The main build is done. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I know what it needs. It needs coarse dirt outlining it to like blend it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know why I didn't do that already. Anyways, fully done. No missing parts. It's 100% 360 designed. This definitely needs to be expanded. This river here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The build is done. How many more times am I say that? What do you guys think of this? I think it's amazing. This is probably my biggest build other than what? Honestly, I don't even know. I've been sitting on this design for like a month now, and I was just too scared to start it because of the scale. But then I just said I had to do it. I actually initially didn't think I even had enough time to do this. I was like halfway through it. I like got all the farms needed built for this episode, and I was like, I don't know if I even have time to record the rest of this. Like, luckily everything came together and I was able to do it. I pushed myself, and here we are with the result of it. Let's have a walk down from all the way over here, maybe. It's pretty cool. You're like, what is that? And you're like, I want to go see it. We'll go look at it from this angle, the bridge. Yeah, the view from here is cool. All right, what does it look like from the bridge? Yes, this is still here. I haven't cleaned it up. Oh, that's so sick. It is not spawn proofed at all, so things are definitely going to spawn on it. Luckily, there's some blocks that are spawn proof with the carpets and whatnot, but I probably have to like come through here with a lot of string and just place it down so nothing can spawn on it, especially the top. The top is like a big open area that things would love to spawn on, as well as the roots. The roots definitely need some string, maybe some more moss carpet. I didn't add any necessarily on them over here, so I should probably do that as well as the string. But definitely would like to add, maybe in a future episode I'll do it. Just I'll come revisit it and I'll show you guys like the little update I did to it. I don't think I have time to get the little updates I want to do to this in today's episode. Yeah, I need to get over to subscriber town, and we need to figure that one out. What are we gonna get? Luca, I'm from Germany. Could you please build me a medieval house for me? I think it would look great in the subscriber village. Luca, I got you, man. All right, we made it back to subscriber town, and this is the area I picked out for Luca's medieval building or house. Medieval house. Gonna fit right in this little corner here. And let's get into the build. The subscriber town build is done, and I kind of wanted to fly away from it just so I could see it at night, because I think it looks really, really good at night. So we're gonna is it safe over here? It's kind of safe over here, not really. But look at this glowing effect. In the top floor, I have honey blocks behind the windows because I didn't actually want to design a top floor. I just kind of wanted to go with like some imaginary, like there is a top floor and there's lights on. And so I used the scaffolding and honey trick as I also added some trapdoors. That took forever for them to age. Luca, your build is done, man. I got you your medieval house. I hope you enjoy it. I'll get a little bit better of a view. Oh my god. This is the design I came up with. It is fully detailed from each side. I added these fun little banners. Like, I just wanted some like different color pops, and I didn't want to go too bright, so I went with some green and gray. I really enjoy the colors. And, you know, we got lighting everywhere. And we got a cool chimney, kind of like damaged a little withered away. I do this backside is not centered because I went with a one-sided for the front, and then the back while I was building it, I didn't really realize it, but it's completely off-centered. Which you know what, it's okay. It's a little goofy, but we don't have to, we could just pretend that doesn't exist. The interior kind of should show this off a little. But yeah, just a little basic interior. We got like a furnace area here with the fireplace, some storage, bookshelves. Can't go wrong with some bookshelves. I need to grab some plants still. I did forget about that. There you go, Luca. I'm extremely happy with this build, guys. I think it turned out wonderful. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the description. Also, don't forget to comment some suggestions for subscriber town, and hopefully you can be added one day. As we come to the end of the episode, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is all the time in the episode that I have for this week. So I hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, it's been Nathan Prime, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.